Hi everyone, it's Kai. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new speed build video. In today's video, we are going to be furnishing this apartment, which is Penny Pizzazza's apartment. It is, I believe, in San Myshuno. I'm not so sure which district it's in, but it is on the top left hand side of the screen if you want to view the address over there. And today's theme actually is going to be a big sister's apartment. So basically this apartment is a 2-bedroom apartment fitted for an older sister who takes care of their younger sister. So I think it actually fits 3 Sims in this apartment, so it is quite spacious for a young people themed apartment. And I pictured that the older sister is taking care of her younger siblings, and they are also orphans, so they don't have parents, and the big sister is just like the breadwinner of the family. And I really hope that you guys will like this apartment. If you want to download it on the gallery, you can do so under my ID, which is simmerkhai. It will be uploaded as a room, so you will have to combine the walls when you download it and place it according to the address in the top left hand side of the screen. Other than that, I really hope that you guys will like this apartment. It is basically a very cheerful apartment, I would say, because of the colors that I use. The color scheme for this apartment is mainly pink and white and a bit of gray. I tried to go consistent with everything throughout the whole build, like the colors and all. So I mean, it might look kind of messy, but I think it is a pretty beautiful mess because it is very cute. I really like how it looks like in the end, and hopefully you guys will like it too. Over here we are starting off with the kitchen. For the layout of the apartment, it was a pretty easy layout for me, in my opinion. I didn't really have like a lot of trouble figuring out the floor plan because it is such a small space and it is very workable. I really like decorating or renovating Penny Pizzazza's apartment since it is very easy to decorate, and yeah, I really like how it's just is. But over here, like I said, we're starting off with the kitchen, and the kitchen ends up being pretty nice. I believe I use the counters that are from the Island Living pack, combining them with the ones that are from Parenthood. I thought that those two themes fit together pretty well for a young household, so I decided to go with that. And then I also squeezed in a bunch of decorative items from the Moschino stuff pack, which is just like a divider that is like sized down twice. And yeah, I really enjoyed furnishing this apartment, even though it's just a pretty like small and simple and short video. It was a pretty fun apartment to furnish, and I also had a lot of fun experimenting with the stuff that I put in. Specifically for the apron that I put in, I basically like made it like being leaned against one of the Moschino decorative divider things, and that's something new that I did, I think, in my whole building experience. It is something new and it is something I just randomly came up with, and hopefully if you guys like it, you can definitely grab that idea and just, you know, do the same thing. And also you will have to use a tool mod to place the aprons so that they look like they are stuck to the glass divider. But anyways, this area over here in particular is going to be the dining room of the apartment. At first I wanted to include this tapestry that is from the Eco Lifestyle or Snowy Escape pack. It is a picture of a raccoon eating some Odin and fish balls. But I decided to change it to a log display that is from the Perfect Patio pack, I believe, or Backyard. I think it's Perfect Patio, but I decided to go with the log decorative items instead of the tapestry because the tapestry looks a bit awkward when I placed it over there, and so I decided to replace it with the log ones instead to make it look more like sensible and make sense. But over here is just going to be also the washing machine area and also the coat rack area where the entrance is. And then we move on to the living room over here, which ends up being pretty nice and simple. I decided to just decorate it plainly and not so cluttered. because it is a very small space in the apartment. It is actually initially going to be the dining room, but I ended up changing it into the living room instead. I thought that the living room should have its own space instead of it being in the open where the sim enters the house and can see that. But I decided to turn it into a room of its own with some privacy, and yeah, I just decorated it with a lot of like youthful stuff in my opinion. I decided to also use the couches that are from the Laundry Day stuff bag, and it is pink in color and I really like it. I think that the whole vibe or aesthetic that I was going for was initially bohemian, and because you know I relate to young people being bohemian, or they have a bohemian lifestyle in a way. But yeah, that's how I pictured the Sims that live here are. They are into like bohemian stuff and very youthful decorative items. So I just decided to go with the flow with that. And then over here is going to be the big sister's room, where it is just a simple room with a double bed and also a study area. Initially I wanted to include a walk-in wardrobe, but I didn't do that because I wanted to squeeze in a study table, because I pictured that the big sister is also still studying, so they need to have like a computer table in order to finish their homework or assignments from uni. And just decorated it like how I pictured a university student should have their room. So it's pretty like youthfully decorated with a lot of pinks and purples. I think throughout the whole apartment, like I said, the color scheme is basically pink, white, and gray. So I just decided to go with that color scheme and just, you know, decorate it around those colors. And I also use the wallpaper that is from the DHD pack, which I really like. It's really abstract and really vibrant, so I decided to include it as part of the room. And then over here is going to be the younger siblings' bedroom. I initially wanted to just include one bunk bed with an activities table underneath it, but I decided to squeeze it to make it available for another sim. So the number of household that you can fit in for the sims is 3 sims. But that's basically it for the whole apartment. I really hope that you guys will like this apartment. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I hope to talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!